Over 2,000 sea turtle hatchlings have already been rescued and released this sea turtle season. Let's talk about it. My name is Abby Evans. I am the permit holder and project manager for the Broward County Sea Turtle Conservation Program. I love working with sea turtles and for sea turtles. They are always throwing something different at you. You're learning something new about them every single day, and it just keeps the job really interesting, and I love to be a part of conservation. 3 days after the nest hatches, we come back and we dig up the nest to collect valuable data such as the depth of the eggs, how many eggs hatched, and then sometimes there's a few stragglers or hatchlings that didn't make it out with the group exit, and we'll actually collect those and release them later. So this is a loggerhead hatchling. It hatched out a couple days ago, but didn't make the group exit with all of its siblings. So now we're going to take it to the water and release it. Since I've removed all of the contents, now I'm going to start the data collection. So I will measure how deep the egg chamber is and then start categorizing all of the eggs and counting that data. So now I'm going to count and categorize the eggs. So I'm looking at how many hatched. It's an example of a hatched egg. So the hatchling came out naturally and hopefully made its way to the ocean. And then we also look at other things like how many didn't hatch and how many hatchlings didn't make it. So I'm just going to count those. What Katie's doing right now is relocating a sea turtle nest that was laid last night. She's relocating it because this nest was laid below the water line. So if we were to leave it in place, it would get inundated and the hatchlings would basically drown in their eggs. So she's removing the eggs. We're going to just simply move the nest a little bit more west out of the way of the water and then let it incubate naturally there. These cages that we install on nests on Fort Lauderdale Beach help protect the hatchlings from light pollution from the bars and restaurants that could cause them to disorient when they hatch and go the wrong way. So when they hatch out, they'll stay inside this cage nice and safe until we come and release them. Okay, so there's a door for the hatchlings to come out of, so we want to make sure that's facing the ocean. But I'm just going to make a little imprint so I know how big to dig it out. And then I just dig a nice big old circle around so that we can bury the cage inside the nest. So it's very important to note that all the work conducted by myself and my crew is because we are authorized under a marine turtle permit issued by FWC. Sea turtles are protected on a state and federal level, which means you can't touch them, handle them, mess with them unless you are actually permitted to. So you have to be an authorized personnel under a marine turtle permit, which we are, and that's why we are able to do the work that we can do. So if you see any sea turtle nests on the beach, or especially any cages, the best thing you can do is nothing at all. What you can do to help sea turtles is you can turn off your lights, you can pick up your trash on the beach. I like the saying, leave nothing but footprints, take nothing but photos. There's a lot of things you can do to help the environment, and the biggest thing you can do for sea turtles is to leave them alone. If you do come across an injured or sick sea turtle or hatchling, please call our emergency sea turtle hotline. It is available 24/7, and we would be more than happy to help.